Hey there folks, Armagedd's here bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at a very cool figure that I was so excited to get in the mail today. This is the 2012 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, the Hobbit Invisible Bilbo Baggins. I didn't even know that I could get it there, but I actually found this at toysrus.com for 25 bucks. And that really shocked me for such a good price. I think they're going for around 50 on other toy websites and things like that. But I was just so happy to finally get this guy. You can see the San Diego Comic-Con symbol up here on the front. I love this, just this whole packaging. I love the little seal you got right here. On the back, you can see limited edition, 782 out of 3,100. So I don't, gosh, it's still made by the Bridge Direct, the same company that does all the other figures. This is the same figure as the 6-inch Bilbo, just invisible. Let's go and take a look. Start by sliding this seal all the way down and off. We'll set this to the side, and you open it on up, and bam. That is just, oh, that's just beautiful. I love the whole cave scene that you got here. It almost, after watching the movie, it's very reminiscent of the cave that he actually gets the ring in, so that's pretty cool. And that is, at least in the Hobbit movie, that's the only time he actually puts the ring on in the first movie. Let's go and take a look at this read-up. It says Bilbo Baggins. Like all hobbits, Bilbo Baggins is fond of his comfortable existence. All he needs to be happy is a full pantry and a good book. When the wizard Gandalf and 13 dwarves unexpectedly appear on Bilbo's doorstep and invite him to join them on a dangerous adventure, Bilbo's life changes forever. Initially skeptical of the invitation, Bilbo's spirit of adventure leads him to join the company of Thorin Oakenshield and become the burglar required to complete their quest to outwit a ferocious dragon and reclaim the dwarf's stolen treasure. To everyone's surprise, including his own, Bilbo's wit and courage prove that there is indeed more to this hobbit than meets the eye. It's a very cool read-up. That is very much what Bilbo is about in the movie. But I am going to open this guy up. I actually already have. You really don't do much, if any, damage to the box at all. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. You just cut the tape up here and lift the packaging on out. And I'm actually going to leave this back here as kind of a dark background. But here we have the figure. Very cool how they do. I love invisible figures. I always have. Like I said, it's the same mold. Let's see if we can't go ahead and push him out. I do want to try to keep this in at least semi-decent shape, because I will be putting him back in the plastic after we're done here. Let's see if we can't straighten some of this back out. And there we go. Alright, so here we are, folks. Here we have the invisible Bilbo, and I know he's going to be very, very hard to see, and I'm going to do my best, but this is the exact same figure as the regular 6-inch that's been released recently with all the other figures, except for that he's cast in this very clear plastic, and he is very, if I put him here in the back, I mean, he really is, he's pretty tough to see to the naked eye against a whiteboard like this. Just so much. It's even hard for me to see to the naked eye, but and especially on camera, there is a lot of really nice facial detail here. Just everything. He's got, all of his clothes here, his jacket, his shirt, they're all still individualized. The sheath here for Sting is very nice. They did such a good job of making this figure just absolutely perfect. He comes with the exact same accessories as the regular 6-inch. So let's go and take a look at some of them. First, we'll take off what I'm assuming is like water canteens, and you can see it's the exact same. It just comes clear, very soft plastic here that it's cast in. Very nice looking. I love these little. It just says Hobbit. You just kind of feel like this is just what a Hobbit would carry around. His other accessory is, well, we don't really quite know, but It's a bag of something, probably food. Not really sure, but I did try to look for, maybe what he was carrying in the movie. It didn't really open it up very much, but very cool. This is made of some very hard plastic. It's got some nice size to it, and you can just see right through it. I mean, you can see, hold on my finger, you can just see right through that. So very cool. I do love that. As for his weapon, we do have Sting, which, even though it's invisible, let's see if I can't get him to stand good. Even though it's invisible, there is still a lot of the detail that this thing has. Right here, you can see the embedded detail that everybody knows that Sting has on it. It was an elvish weapon, so it's got the very intricate molded in detail that Sting has, and he of course can hold it very good in his hand. It actually fits a little better in his left hand here, although it doesn't really much matter to me. I'm going to keep it back in its, I'm going to keep him in his box after all this, but it does fit in there very nicely. Let me stick it right back in its sheath. Now, one thing I did find interesting is there is one difference from this figure and the regular Bilbo, and that is that here on his left hand, and I'm not even going to try to let it focus in because it's not. It's very hard to see, but on his right middle finger there is a raised bit of molded detail that goes around his middle finger, and I'm led to assume that is the ring on his finger, which is just, I love that they did that. They didn't have to do that, but they did, and I think that's just outstanding that they took the time to add that just little extra piece of detail that the regular 6-inch of course doesn't have. It couldn't have it. Go ahead and stick his accessories back on here, and they just fold across his chest here. Very nice. As for articulation, his arms do move in and out. They bend at the elbow. They do a 360. You can go all the way around with them. He does have wrist articulation, and he spins at the elbow. His head is on a very nice ball joint. Actually, one of the most articulated figures that we've got so far. You just have a lot of range of motion here. He does bend at the knees, goes in and out. No forward motion in his legs though, just because of the type of ball joint that it's on. And he rotates at the feet. And also, again, I'm not going to try to focus in on it, but there is actually some, you can still see some slight molded in detail for where the hair would be on his feet. Very cool, very nice little Hobbit feet he's got going on here. But I think they've still got some more left, guys. ToysRUs.com, the online store. I was able to find them. $25, an excellent deal. For somebody like me who lives in North Carolina, I don't get to go to the San Diego Comic-Cons and the Comic-Cons in Texas and all those. So it's very hard for me to get exclusives like this without paying an enormous amount of money, but I did, and I jumped on the chance to get this guy. Now, the review for the regular Bilbo should be coming up in the next few days, and also Thorin and all those. I've also got some surprise reviews to do, but definitely check this guy out if you're a fan of The Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings in general. Get your hands on one of these guys. Very cool for any big-time collector. But this has been Armageddon with another video review. The 2012 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, Invisible Bilbo Baggins. Thanks for watching.